So, Nicholas Jackson, good player, rubbish goal scorer. So, welcome to the match review of Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 2. So, another draw. Once again, no win in 5 matches. 3 points from a possible 15. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. The only good thing is that Manchester City came back from... Well done Brentford for coming back from 2 goals down to draw against Man City. Otherwise, we would be in 5th position. I'm doing this video whilst looking at Nottingham Forest 1-1 at the moment with Liverpool. We're in danger. If Newcastle win tomorrow, we're in danger of top 4. I've been saying that for a while. We are in danger of top 4. And it's because we do not know how to finish our dinner. And that's the problem this season. And the thing is, when we were going well at the beginning of the season, we were scoring goals. Most of our chances, the goal conversion was good. But I was thinking to myself, it's not sustainable, because there's going to come a patch in the season where we don't score our goals. We can't rely on our defence. We've always got a mistake in us. Looking at this Forest side, I watched the last 15 minutes of the half. They are very organised at the back. They make it difficult for teams to score goals. You don't see them making mistakes. We need to become more organised at the back, because at the moment we gift too many easy chances. We did it against Crystal Palace. We did it for the penalty today. But let's talk about the first half. As I said in my intro, Nicholas Jackson, fantastic footballer. He's got it all. Today he was, in the first half, unplayable at times, and it was his great turn and run and pass to Nicholas to Cole Palmer to set up the opening goal. But then we see why we need another striker, because he doesn't know how to finish. I prefer someone who's not as good at footballing, but knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. Somebody like Chris Wood, or someone he scored today again for Nottingham Forest. Okay, not the on complete forward, but we need strike. We need goals. Goals win you matches, not... Okay, assist as well, so you got that assist, which is good. But if you're doing good things in the game but don't know how to finish, then what is the point of you being our striker? We need someone who's going to hit 20 to 30 goals. And I'm not knocking him, as I said. I think he's a good footballer. The one he did, we done that fantastic run which hit the post. I'm not blaming him for that one. It was a fantastic bit of forward play where he spun his defender, a couple of step overs, and a great shot. Did everything right for that one, as I said, but there was a couple of other chances. Okay, the one where Noni Madueke, where he done that great run and cross. Okay, it did take a bit of a bobble, but as a striker, you're meant to be doing a little bit better. You're meant to be anticipating that and trying to get underneath the ball. So you need, at times, big, in tight games or games where you need to finish teams off, that's where your big strikers come out and score your chances. So if you missed one, okay, as I said, they do miss chances. I said in a previous video, I've seen Haaland miss sitters, I've seen Salah, but then the next chance, they're not missing that one again. And the header, I thought, okay, the goalkeeper did all right, but he should be doing better with that header. And then the follow-up, he didn't anticipate again, so... so it was another big chance missed by him, and so I saw it. I tweeted out that we're looking at another either Crystal Palace or Fulham, and it could have been Fulham. We ended up being a Crystal Palace, so we could have lost 2-1 after being 1-0 up at half time, but we ended up drawing thanks to Reece James and the brilliance of Reece James. When we're not clinical enough, when we don't finish our chances in the first half, because we are playing some good football in the first half, great patterns of play. Bournemouth couldn't lay a glove on us, but as I keep saying, you don't finish your chances. This team, the second half, they're not going to come out as bad, and that's what Bournemouth did. Bournemouth didn't come out as bad, but we played into that because was it Lavia? Lavia was having a fantastic game, one of the best press-resistant players I've seen. But I think it was it Lavia? Yeah, Lavia made a mistake, tried one thing too many, got caught in possession. And I don't know why Caicedo, rush of blood from Caicedo. He's been good this season, but a rush of blood by him, and he just didn't need to make the challenge. Don't make the challenge. You had, I think, Achampong was coming across, so if he shoots, let him have a shot. It's better than having that penalty where he's, you got more chance of scoring a penalty than you do in open play. So the angle he had as well, he still had quite a bit to do, but that rush of blood by him, I think it was Semena, but he may have scored anyway because he scored a fantastic goal. I'm not picking any bones out of that one. It was just a good finish. If you are, Achampong was sort of square on. Maybe he could have, but again, as a commentator said today, he needed help from one of his defenders. I mean, one of his midfielders. Caicedo wasn't. Don't know what's happened. He's looking at fatigued at the moment for Caicedo because he wasn't his normal self, and so he should have been there helping out his defender. But as I said, it was a mistake by Lavia at first, but Caicedo's got to be there helping him out. And but what is it with our second halves? Because so I was just watching Liverpool breakaway. Yeah, what is it with our second half displays of late? And this is reminding me of how it was under Poch, where a lot of people were criticising him, especially the first part of the season, last season, where we second half we just came out and lost the plot. And when things go against us, we don't really. We made it a game of basketball in that second half as well. And we do. And I know it's a young side, but when we concede a goal, then we just get a little bit flustered and we lose control of the game. And they need to learn quickly how to sort of, in adversity, how to come back. It wasn't only the fact that Bournemouth had scored, but it was at 1-1. How Brooks stayed on the pitch is ridiculous. And I did a video the other day highlighting, okay, as I said, I'm not entirely blaming it on the officials, but once again, Chelsea are find themselves foul, excuse the pun, of the officials because Harry Brook clotheslined Cucurella. It was clear violent conduct, and he was obviously looking at what happened in the first half when Cucurella body checked him, and he was getting his revenge. And it was okay. The referee saw it, didn't give anything. VAR told him to go and have a look at it again, and most times these days, because they say it's a possible red card, they don't intervene unless it's a red card. If it's a yellow card, they don't think. It's a serious foul play. What does the referee do? Go back and give a yellow card. That's unprecedented. That doesn't happen. So if he deemed it a yellow card, when he was looking right at the incident from open play, why didn't he give the guy a yellow card before VAR intervened? And so it's either a red card or nothing. So this is, again, another gripe at the refereeing and the incompetence of the refereeing. It's pathetic. But as I said, I'm not blaming that because I think Bournemouth came out with a purpose in the second half. They were pressing, but we gave them that confidence. We allowed them to come back into the game. We allowed them to build confidence. And they could have went 3-1 up before we actually equalised, actually. But thank God for quality in Reece James. He's been out for long, and boy, have we missed him. And when him and Palmer were going for that free kick, I had a feeling that at least one of them would score. We've got too much quality on that pitch when it comes to free kicks. And Reece James dug us out of a hole. But I wasn't cheering that because, it's another, we still haven't had a win. So, what a save. I was not cheering that at all because, as I said, we haven't won any games. So, okay, we scored in the last few minutes, showed a little bit of grit, but again, it's 2 points thrown away after being wasteful in that first half. So I don't know where this is going to end. We just need a prolific goal scorer. I kept saying it at the beginning of the season. Without a prolific goal scorer, and also, Forest off the line. Liverpool are battering them, man. Yeah, a prolific goal scorer and a keeper who I can trust, because once again, Sanchez does something terrible. I don't blame him for any of the goals, mind you, but he doesn't fill me with any confidence. A clearance which nearly led to a goal. Yeah, so we're still short in a few areas, but we need a different profile of striker to if we're going to be serious about challenging for anything in the next few seasons. As I said before, don't think I'm knocking Jackson. I think he's a great footballer, but he's not clinical enough to fire us to anything, any honours. So, guys, what do you think? Stick your comments in the section below. Don't forget, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications to be notified every time I make a new video. So take care.